the human is looking at the human who's experiencing the landscape, and they become a kind of surrogate for you. You know, the person can lead you into having your own experience through the photograph, which is the language. The art is the language that allows you to have an experience also of that place.
How do you describe your work?
I usually don't. When people ask me what it's about, I almost always say you, meaning the person who's asking the question. The first many years, I thought of the viewer as the portrait. It was the portrait of oneself. But I felt that it was that you're looking at the moment that you just left, that when you turn around, having stepped out of the picture and you're in the gallery looking at where you just were, that was sort of what they were. They were a place where you could be, you could have been, you could be in the future, and that it was something and it was life-size. I love the confusion of, are you looking at a shadow from behind you? Are you, like, these are reflections from where you can't see beyond the frame. And it's all just sort of in service of this chaos. It started out as an exhibition of recent work, but the point of departure was the 2016 earthquakes. There were 3 big earthquakes. Buildings were falling down, parts of buildings were falling into the street. And then the tremors after that, which are the aftershocks. If you think of an earthquake as a metaphor, what do we do afterward? The earth continued to shake in Italy. So you're always on edge. There's always a feeling of this world is out of balance. And that is a metaphor that has continued in my life, in our country, in our world. These difficulties in life that are also simultaneously happening at the same time as art, music, the kindness of strangers, all these things, at the same time not denying what you see that's happening outside the frame of these very beautiful places. Darwin, the scientist, he experiences an earthquake and he says, after you felt the earth go liquid, you can never trust it again. That is part of nature. And these things that are referenced in the newspaper, same thing. And, you know, there are a lot of things going on in these pictures or referenced in these pictures that are what we need to navigate the difficulties of the world. I'm not showing real tragedy, but it's a reminder that that is going on outside the frame of this museum, outside the frame of this room, outside the frame of the photo. That's real, and it's going on at the same. And the newspapers, not incidentally, are always from the same day as the picture is taken. I'm not just like doing this theoretically. I think we have the responsibility to feel joy, to continue to love, to notice the kindness of strangers. At night, look up at the night sky, feel awe. All these kinds of things are real. They're just as real as the pain. These things are all going on simultaneously all the time, all over the world. The richness of the present moment. How do we get through it? How do we navigate? And it's not just like everything will be okay, because everything's not going to be okay. But we do have the possibility of connecting with others and with nature